Welcome to the Sacred Ground podcast. I am Fabi, your host. As we step into sacred ground, this is a space for spiritual seekers, starseeds, and soul-led entrepreneurs who are ready to deepen their connection with themselves, their spirit guides, and their purpose. This podcast blends practical guidance, intuitive insights, and transformational conversations to support you as you navigate your spiritual journey. Each episode explores the themes of awakening, healing, transformation, and discovering your galactic and soul-led purpose. Expect real talk, guided practices, journal prompts, and stories from the edge of spiritual growth, all designed to help you feel seen, supported, and empowered. Whether you're navigating the early stages of awakening, moving through spiritual crisis, or stepping into your cosmic mission, Sacred Ground offers a safe, grounded, and soul-aligned container for clarity, connection, and growth. Tune in to explore spiritual awakening and intuitive development, gain tools and practices to stay grounded through transformation, connect with stories and insights from like-minded seekers, and deepen your trust in your intuition and your spiritual guidance. This is your invitation to sit, reflect, and grow, one episode at a time. Sacred Ground is where your journey meets support, clarity, and community. Welcome. Let's get started. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the 13 chakras. What are chakras? Chakras are essentially energy centers within the body, responsible for regulating our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. The concept of chakras provides a framework to understand how energy flows through the body and impacts different aspects of life. In the classic model, there are 7 primary chakras aligning along the spine, each corresponding to a specific quality such as security, creativity, and intuition. However, today I want to share an expanded approach. We're going to explore a more intricate system consisting of 3 sets of 11 chakras and 1 generative chakra. This includes 1 set of 11 chakras within the body and 2 mirroring chakras outside of the body, offering a holistic way to understand our embodied and higher dimensional energy systems. The purpose of exploring a more comprehensive chakra system is to move beyond basic alignment and delve into deeper energetic dynamics. The inner chakras are closely linked to the physical organs and embody different states of being, such as grounding and creativity. Meanwhile, the mirrored outer chakras provide additional layers of insight, connecting us to the spiritual realms above and grounding energies below. These dimensions of energy flow create opportunities for profound healing, transformation, and connection to life purpose or dharma. Understanding the full system of chakras allows for a more integrative approach to personal growth and embodiment. What you need to understand is working with chakras and the chakra system involves more than just a conceptual knowledge of the system. It is a practice that requires awareness, intention, and action. When these energy centers are balanced, they allow for energy to flow freely, fostering emotional resilience, clarity, and well-being. Blocked or unbalanced chakras, however, can manifest as physical discomfort, emotional challenges, or spiritual disconnection. Through practices such as meditation, sound healing, breath work, and working with spirit guides, it's possible to unblock chakras, restore balance, and align fully with higher selves. In this episode, we'll explore the chakra's meanings, locations, and symptoms when it is imbalanced, as well as offering tools to unlock their power and harmonize energy flow. So let's get started. What is a chakra? Chakras are energy centers in the body that play a vital role in our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. In ancient Ayurvedic tradition, there are 7 main chakras aligning along the spine. each corresponding to different aspects of our lives. However, what we're going to go through today, we are going to use the physical body and levels of embodiment to label 3 sets of 11 main chakras and 1 generative chakra. Again, this includes 1 set of 11 chakras within the body and 2 mirrored chakras outside of the body. The chakras inside the body are located along the various organs and structures in the human body and corresponds to their essential functions. The 22 chakras outside of the body mirror the 11 within, half of them located below the root chakra and the other half above the crown. You can refer to the show notes for an illustrative picture of all of these 11 chakras and where they are located inside as well as outside the body. So like in the Ayurvedic approach, each chakra is associated with specific qualities such as security, creativity, love, and intuition, and they interact with our physical organs and systems. When chakras are open and balanced, energy flows freely, promoting harmony and vitality. Conversely, blocked or imbalanced chakras can lead to various emotional or physical issues. By understanding and working with our chakras, we can enhance our self-awareness and foster healing, growth, and transformation. Chakra healing practices such as meditation, yoga, and energy work help restore balance and support overall wellness. I'm going to link in the show notes a clip from the show Avatar: The Last Airbender that explains the 7 Ayurvedic chakra system. It's a fun episode to watch and kind of gives you a visual representation of these 7 chakras and the system. So how do chakras become blocked? Chakras can become blocked due to variety of factors, including emotional trauma, stress, navigating negative thoughts, patterns, and unprocessed feelings. Each chakra corresponds to different aspects of our lives, so blockages often manifest as physical symptoms or emotional challenges. For example, the root chakra, linked to security and stability, might become blocked due to financial stress or fear, leading to anxiety or instability. Life experiences such as loss, conflict, or unresolved issues can also contribute to these blockages. When energy flow is disrupted, it can create a sense of imbalance, impacting not just the affected chakra, but the overall well-being of the system. By recognizing and addressing these blockages through healing practices, we can restore harmony and enhance emotional resilience and promote a more vibrant and fulfilling life. So what does it mean when people talk about open versus balanced chakras? Chakras being open and balanced are related but distinct concepts in the energy body. An open chakra allows energy to flow freely, indicating that the individual is receptive to life experiences and emotions related to that chakra. For example, an open heart chakra fosters love and compassion, while an open throat chakra enhances communication. However, an open chakra can still be overactive or underactive, leading to imbalances. So when we talk about a balanced chakra, on the other hand, it signifies not just openness, but also harmony and stability. This means that the chakra is functioning optimally, where the energy is neither excessive nor restrictive. For example, a balanced root chakra provides a sense of security and grounding without leading to feelings of fear or over-attachment. Usually the symptoms of an underactive chakra are similar to the symptoms of a chakra when it's blocked. Achieving balance involves integrating and harmonizing the energies associated with each chakra, allowing individuals to navigate life and emotions with emotional resilience and clarity. Ultimately, while both openness and balance are essential for overall well-being, balance ensures the energy flows in a way that supports healthy and harmonious existence. The first chakra is the root chakra. Where it is in your physical body is in your coccyx or your tailbone. The color associated with the chakra is typically red, and it transmutes the energy of safety and Mother Gaia. This chakra grounds energy and acts as a counterweight so that one may access one's higher self. When blocked, the emotions that come from this chakra and that you may be experiencing is fear, anxiety, instability, financial insecurity, and issues with basic survival needs. And so symptoms or emotions that you would feel when it's open is a sense of safety, security, stability, and connectedness with the physical reality, confidence in one's foundation. What does it look like if this chakra is overactive? Emotions such as materialism, greed, aggression, control issues, obsession with safety, and energetic heaviness may be experienced. So that's the root chakra. The next chakra is the second chakra, which is the sacral chakra. The physical location in the body is in the bladder, and the color associated with the chakra is orange. This chakra is associated with the human animal level of embodiment. It transmutes the energy of physicality and duality. So what does it look like when the chakra is blocked? You can experience emotional instability, emotional suppression, fear of change, and challenges in relationships. When the chakra is open, it looks like access to the flow state, emotional balance, healthy relationships, and a strong sense of pleasure and joy. And then what does it look like if this chakra is overactive? Things like overindulgence in physical pleasure, such as food or sex, emotional instability, addiction, and an increased energetic attachments, mostly to people. So moving on to the next chakra, we have the third chakra, which is called the Creator Chakra. This chakra is located in the womb or the testes, depending on which one you have. And the color associated with this chakra is gold. This is the first quote-unquote new chakra that we will be exploring that is not in the current traditional 7 chakra system. This chakra transmutes the energy of creation, and it generates creative energy. When blocked, it looks like difficulty of self-expression, creativity issues, feeling uninspired, procrastination, a lack of motivation, or a low libido. When open, it looks like a vibrant sense of creativity, strong self-expression, the ability to manifest ideas and desires, and a healthy libido. So for this chakra, what does overactive look like? Things like obsession with controlling outcomes, burnout, overachievement, ego-driven creativity, or overattachment with one's creations. The next chakra is, again, a new quote-unquote chakra in this 11 system, and it's called the Ka, Ka chakra. The Ka chakra is located in the appendix, and the color associated with it is silver. This chakra is associated with the etheric level of embodiment, and it transmutes the energy of one's Ka. When blocked, feelings of detachment, lack of personal power, and disconnection with one's true self may be experienced. When this chakra is open, you may experience a profound sense of self-awareness, personal empowerment, and alignment with one's higher purpose. And then when overactive, there may be an over-identification with one's spiritual side, overly focused on the higher realms, potentially to the detriment of earthly duties, and spiritual arrogance or elitism. The next chakra in the system is called the Generative Chakra. This is physically located in your stomach or intestines, and the color associated with this chakra is white. It's not numbered in the chakra system due to its inability to interact with energies outside of one's body. It's also not mirrored in the star chakra outside of the body, but it does receive and transmute energy from these chakras. And we will talk about the star chakras in a little bit. This chakra generates undifferentiated energy to feel any desired outcome from food, higher self, and source. This chakra does not transmute energy outside of the body. So energy may not leave the body from the chakra, but it may go to other chakras to be transmuted and used. So think of the chakra as chakra that pulls energy in and shares it with the other chakras to be transmuted and pushed out by those specific chakras. Energy from this chakra can only be transmuted by the Ka, the Merkaba, or the crown chakras. But any other chakra may use the transmuted energy. So again, as a summary, Generative Chakra pulls energy in from food, higher self, and source. And it generates that energy or pulls it in. And this is called undifferentiated energy. So this is pure energy with no differentiation or transmutation. This energy is then transmuted by your Ka, your Merkaba, and your crown chakras. And that transmuted energy can be used by any of your other chakras to be sent out and experienced based on that specific chakra. So, what does it look like when your generative chakra is blocked? It may look like low energy levels, lack of enthusiasm, a challenge in partaking in energy exchange. And when open, you have abundant energy, enthusiasm for life, and an ability to nurture oneself and others. And then what does it look like when this chakra, your generative chakra, is overactive? It may look like hyperactivity, unable to properly channel the energy being generated, extreme attachment or aversion to food, or desire for rest. The next chakra is the fifth chakra in the 11/13 chakra system. And this is the solar plexus chakra. This is, again, a chakra that is also in the traditional Ayurvedic chakra system. And the location of the chakra is the adrenal glands. And the color traditionally is yellow. It's associated with emotional level of embodiment, and it transmutes the energy of sovereignty into the nervous system. So this is a very close adrenal glands, very close connection to the nervous system. So is the solar plexus chakra. A lot to do with emotion and transmutation of that energy. So what does it look like when the chakra is blocked? Low self-esteem, lack of confidence, and issues with personal power and control. What it looks like when it's open is you have a strong sense of confidence, personal power, clarity of purpose, and healthy boundaries. And so what does this look like when your solar plexus chakra is overactive is you may be controlling or exhibit domineering behavior. There may be some perfectionism or an inability to admit when you're wrong, or an obsessive need for recognition or power. The next chakra is the Heart Chakra. The physical location is the heart. The traditional color is green, and it's associated with the auric level of embodiment. This chakra transmutes the energy of unconditional love. So what does it look like when the chakra is blocked? You may experience difficulty in giving or receiving love, feelings of isolation, and emotional numbness. When this chakra is open, you may experience unconditional love, compassion, empathy, and a strong connection with others. What does it look like when this chakra is overactive? People pleasing, overextending yourself, lack of boundaries, codependence. You may seek external validation, an inability to say no, or spiritual bypassing. That's the heart chakra. The next one is your Truth Chakra. This is a new chakra from the traditional one. Your Truth Chakra is located in your thyroid, and the color associated with it is turquoise. The chakra transmutes the energy of alignment or resonance through the physical body. When blocked, you may experience issues with authenticity, fear of embodiment of your truth, feelings of guilt, of shame, and the oppression from internal or external sources. When open, this may look like authenticity, the ability to determine what resonates with oneself, discernment, and alignment. So what does it look like when this is overactive? You may find yourself being overly critical or skeptical of new information, an obsession with the truth or being right, extremely rigid or fluid thinking, a need to find the truth, occasionally to the detriment of your health or earthly duties. The next chakra is the 8th chakra. It's called the Throat Chakra, and it is located in your throat or your larynx, your voice box. Traditionally, the chakra color is blue, and it transmutes the energy of consciousness into speech. When your throat chakra is blocked, it may look like difficulty in expressing yourself, fear of judgment, and challenges in listening. What does it look like when your throat chakra is open? It looks like clear, confident self-expression, active listening, and openness in communication. So what does it look like when your throat chakra is overactive? It looks like excessive talking, a loud voice, interrupting others or over communication, and a need to feel wholly understood by others. The next chakra we have is the Merkaba Chakra. The physical location of the chakra is the cerebellum. The color associated with the chakra is magenta. The chakra is associated with the levels of embodiment of the Ka and the Ba. This chakra transmutes the energy of your Ka and your Ba to form the Merkaba, which is Hebrew for light body energy, and is associated with Metatron's cube. When blocked, this may look like disconnection from your higher self or spiritual purpose, feelings of confusion, inability to fully manifest, or feeling energetically exhausted. What does this look like when it's open? Enhanced spiritual awareness, connection to higher dimensions, and deep meditative states. When we look at overactive Merkaba Chakra, you may overly focus on ascension and manifestation, ignoring the present moment, lack of situational awareness, spiritual ego, and feeling disconnected from the physical plane. The 10th chakra in the system is the Third Eye Chakra, which is one of the chakras that is in the traditional Ayurvedic system. The physical location is the pineal gland, which is basically the space in your forehead between your eyes. The color is violet, associated with the level of embodiment of consciousness. This chakra transmutes all frequencies beyond the level of one's conscious awareness and the borders of quote-unquote self. The next chakras we're going to look at is the Earth Star chakras. This is a set of 11 chakras that mirror the chakras in the body and correspond to the third dimension. These chakras are associated with the physical meat suit, quote-unquote, level of embodiment. When these chakras are blocked, you may feel a lack of connection to Mother Terra, the spirit of the earth. You may feel ungrounded, lack of embodiment, the inability to fully connect to or open the higher chakras. You may feel confusion about your dharma and difficulty manifesting. What does it look like when these chakras are open? You may feel a strong sense of belonging and connection to Mother Terra, the spirit of the earth. Groundedness, higher embodiment, higher energy flow, easier connection to your dharma, and the ability to manifest. And then what does it look like when these chakras are overactive? You may have an over-attachment to the material world and your material possessions, obsession with physicality, resistance to change or spiritual growth, and fear of the unknown or the higher realms. So these chakras, again, are a set of chakras that mirror the ones we just went through, the 11 chakras in your body. They are basically located below your feet. And the next chakras is your soul star chakras. And these chakras, again, are a set of chakras that mirror the ones that are in your body. There are also 11 of them. And they are located above your head. These set of 11 chakras mirror the chakras in your body and correspond with your higher self. When these chakras are blocked, you may experience difficulty accessing your higher wisdom, lack of spiritual awareness, feelings of disconnection from your dharma, and an inability to channel. When these chakras are open, you may feel the connection to your higher self, access to divine wisdom, a sense of oneness with the universe, the ability to channel higher energies. So what does it look like for these chakras to be overactive? It may manifest in the difficulty in staying grounded in reality and being present in the moment, spiritual ego, or the lack of embodiment in the physical body. So that is it for what are the 11 chakras in your body, the 13 chakra system, where are they located, what does it look like when they're open or blocked or overactive. In the next episode, we are going to go into how to unblock a chakra. We're going to go through a step-by-step process of how to do that. And then after that, we'll also do guided meditation of how to balance your chakras. That is it for now. Come back for the next episode. Review for better understanding of where you are, whether it is which chakra you can identify, which experiences you're experiencing emotionally, physically, energetically, to be able to identify are your chakras either open, blocked, or overactive. And then next episode, we will come back and talk about how to unblock a chakra for those that are blocked. And then we will also talk about how to balance your chakras. Thank you for listening. See you next time.